Hey, what's happening guys? Ray from TheGadgetsTV again. So today we are with the in-depth review, our first in-depth review of the Google Android One devices in the Asian markets, that is a Karbonn Sparkle V. So we'll be covering the in-depth features of the camera, benchmark and the other interesting tests that we did. So first of all, when you hold this device on your hands, it's a very slim device, very properly crafted, a very well-crafted device when you're holding up in the hands. Very slim, very glossy, very premium kind of a feel that you get on your on this device when you hold it for the first time. So it doesn't at all feel like you're holding up about $100 phone on your hands, but still it's very properly responsive on all the sectors that you're looking up on this device. Now when you consider the volume rocker keys and the keys, they're properly embedded on the right hand side, so you can just easily hold up and control all the phone features with the volume rocker keys and all these things. So very happy when you're considering the looks and the aesthetic design of the Google Android One, the Karbonn Sparkle V device. So coming up to the very interesting feature that we have found, that is the automatic adjustments of the lights. Like whenever I'm using this device on the outdoors, whatever devices I've used in the past, very few devices are automatically properly adjusted with the outdoor visibility conditions in a proper lighting sense, but still this device properly adjusts in a very proper manner. When you're putting the device and taking out from your pockets, it's very good, very classic kind of a feel when it's a very slim device, very good to hold on the hands, not at all slippery when you're considering the side edges of the Karbonn Sparkle V. Very properly crafted device, a little bit of a matte kind of a feel that you get by holding the back. Now when you're slipping the device back into your jean sleeves or your trouser sleeves, it's very good, very proper feel, not much of an issue on this Karbonn Sparkle V. So 4.5-inch screen of the device is very vividly and very vivid kind of a photographs or kind of images that you get on the display. So very fantastically crafted 4.5-inch screen, well enough clear clarity displays on this Karbonn Sparkle V. So you get a LED notification light. That is a very interesting feature. Now coming to a small con of the device, like you have to have a memory card on this device to use up the capabilities of camera or using up your Play Store to download any games or applications. So that's on a negative side, but you can move the applications to your SD card to save up your internal spaces of your device. So internet is a very interesting feature that we use regularly when it comes to browser. So Google Chrome browser is pre-installed when it comes to Karbonn Sparkle V devices, and obviously the Karbonn Sparkle V responds pretty good enough when it comes to using up internet. Like right now I'm sharing my iPad's hotspot on the 3G, so device is responding pretty good enough loading up mobile websites, and also not much of an issue loading up regular websites or a desktop version of websites. So very happy using up the internet features on this Karbonn Sparkle V. Not much of an issue that we are facing up, apart from a little bit of a glitch when it comes to browsing and all, but keeping that thing aside, it's a very fantastic device. Very happy on this. So running a benchmark is a very interesting feature. This device boasts up a 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, which is very good enough when it comes to the price bracket being a $100 phone. But I've seen many devices in the past, but this $100 phone, the Karbonn Sparkle V, works absolutely smooth enough, handles up all the application games very smoothly with its quad-core processor, and the price range enough. It's one of the very fantastic device what Google is coming up with, their initiative of Google Android One devices in the Asian markets and the upcoming markets. So almost at the end of benchmark, we're getting about 18,767 results, which is very good enough. Not much of a device that I've seen, but almost twice the price range of this device. About $200 devices sometimes fall back when it comes to the Android One device, that is a Karbonn Sparkle V. So Google also came up with their improvements in the camera. So they have on this device you can shoot up 1080p videos, and the front facing camera also shoots up pretty decent enough selfies. Like all the selfie freaks out there, you can just shoot up great photos with your selfies, and obviously with the back camera as well. So you can shoot 1080p videos and 720p front facing camera. There is a very much improvement when it comes to camera capabilities. You can add up blur modes. Panorama is a very interesting feature. Lens blur is a very interesting feature which I personally liked. Like we have also included up a raw video footage that is being taken up from the Karbonn Sparkle V, which you will see in your screens in just a moment. There's not much of editing. It's a full raw video right now in your screen when it comes to using up the Karbonn Sparkle V. So we have also included the photographs in our Facebook page, so do follow us on the Facebook for all the updates on the camera. And this is the video test, like the video that we have taken up for Karbonn Sparkle V, which is decent enough. Not to forget the point and shoot cameras shoot better images, but still when you compare the price range enough, it's absolutely fantastic. Now just loading up a YouTube video, just for example, like many people wants to ask like how the video playback on this device. It's like we have loaded up YouTube videos as well and the movies as well. It has got some very good viewing angles as well on the 4.5-inch IPS display screen of the Karbonn Sparkle. We're very happy with the playback. Not much of an issue thanks to the 1 GB of RAM and the 4 GB of internal, but you get about 2.25 GB out of the box. You can expand up to 32 GB, and 8 GB comes free in the market retail boxes, which is a very interesting feature. So overall, if you look on this device, the aesthetic value, the Google Now features, and all the things makes up this device absolutely fantastic, with the price range keeping in mind and the overall design and the performance of the Karbonn Sparkle. We are coming up with a Canvas A1 review as well, which is the first Android One devices. Do stay tuned for it, and please subscribe to us on YouTube. That really helps us a lot. I'll see you up in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.